introduction of a new card would just give more opportunities to fail as well, because the discussion will be, it was a blue card, should have been a yellow card, now it's 10 minutes off.
Would change the game drastically.
Yeah, I don't know where we're going to get there, to be fair.
One team being down to 10 men for 10 minutes, you know what it's going to do to our game? It's going to destroy it.
Now that the bosses have managed to make the VAR a resounding success, we could be in for a few more rule changes that will help make the game even greater than before. Oh, all this was just sarcasm, in case you didn't notice. Okay, so this one is like what parents do with their kids when they're misbehaving. Send them to a corner and force them to reflect on what they did wrong. And we're serious. This is what these guys are planning to do. If during a game tempers are flaring, referees will halt the match for a few minutes so that everyone cools down and hugs it out before playing a competitive game in a more friendly environment, because that's exactly what we need. Let's just ruin the rhythm of a highly competitive clash because no one likes to see players get emotional on the pitch. What's next? Players should kiss the other player on the head when they foul them. We'll let you decide in the comment section. As if referees don't have a hard time keeping track of cards, they could now possibly have to deal with a blue card, which represents the sin bin. This one is akin to the one that you see in rugby, where a player is asked to sit the game out for 10 minutes. During that time, no substitute is brought on, so the team plays at a disadvantage for 10 minutes. Now, if you look at it logically, it makes no sense, because what if the other team scores a goal because of a numerical advantage? Sin bins are going to target technical fouls, which means that the art of conceding a foul to ensure the team doesn't concede a goal will go extinct. There's something very beautiful about a player sacrificing himself for the greater good. These fouls are one of the reasons why football's a team sport in every sense of the word. You'd take that out, and you'd have the game morph into a gentleman's affair which no one wants to see. On top of that, sin bins will also be put in place for dissent. This is a double-edged sword because here's the thing. If a player shows too much emotion for a refereeing error, they'll sit out for 10 minutes and not get a yellow card or a red card if they've already been cautioned. But at the same time, they'd be out for 10 minutes at a crucial stage of the game. And what if the referee hands out multiple sin bins? These old men who are conjuring new rules out of thin air believe that things would be much better for referees if they're approached only by team captains when they make a horrible call. Here's a scenario. A player is wrongly sent off, the referee doesn't use VAR to confirm if it's the right call. Now, the player must be feeling aggrieved, and you'd understand that he'd want to speak with the referee and feels at the very least he deserves an explanation. Well, the referee is not going to have any of that and will not even look at him unless he's wearing an armband. It's just brutal, idiotic, and not very well thought out. Hopefully, this isn't tried out next season. So many times, we see that players handle the ball and get away with it. However, because of the VAR, we can at least see whether the hand was in an awkward position or not. Now, they plan on adding another layer to it, where the VAR will see if the handball was intentional or not. If it is intentional, that's a straight red card. In theory, it sounds good, but practically it would be very difficult to assess because just through body movement, you can't really judge intentions. Therefore, if this rule comes in from next season, expect more controversy. Many times, we've seen the goalkeepers take their sweet time when it comes to taking goal kicks. That's usually the case when the team is leading. There's a rule where the referee would wait for a few seconds before warning the goalkeeper if they're wasting time. If it happens again, that's a yellow card. But that isn't enough, according to the lawmakers, who feel that if goalkeepers are wasting time, the referee has the power to give their opponents a corner kick. Is this a wise move? Okay, so imagine a team winning 1-0 with a few minutes left on the clock. The goalkeeper decides to take his time. The referee sees enough and decides to award a corner kick to the other team. The other team scores an equalizer. The result becomes controversial. Why would any team accept that? A yellow card's fine when it comes to time wasting, but awarding a corner kick is just too much in our opinion. Even kings of the old times were less cruel to pointless jesters back in the day. All in all, these potential rule changes are not gonna change the game for the good. They're only designed to take more soul out of the game and micromanage things that make it so beautiful. Here's to hoping that these laws never go through and that sanity prevails. Is that too much to ask? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And before you leave, make sure to smash the like and subscribe buttons, turn on your notifications, and watch this next video. Till next time.